And welcome to Writer's Life, a place where you get the sight, sound, smell, stage of my particular writer's life, and where you get the truth about the writer's life. And I know I was wearing this T-shirt yesterday, but deal with it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Punch the like button, tap the bell for notifications so that you don't miss out on one single exciting video. I don't have enough room on this table for all my shite. Go to vinzandri.com, vinzandri.com, vinzandri.com for all your thriller needs. Again, American Crime Story Book 3 is coming out next week. The artists are hard at work on the cover right now. I'm almost done with the reading over the edit, so I'm close. And also, you can get The Plumber, the newest Steve Jobz PI book, for just 99 cents for the weekend only. After that, you're SOL. So go pick it up if you haven't already. It's a good one. So this is a quickie because I got like shit to do, other shit to do. We all got other shit to do, right? But this has been a weird week. I've been in and out of doctors all week. I've been getting like prodded and poked, like people taking blood or whatever. Anyway, make a long story short, I don't have a doctor anymore because she retired, and there are no GPs, general practitioners, available anymore in my area. None, zero, zip. Or if there are, they don't belong to my practice. So whatever. Anyway, but I have a really terrific cardiologist, and she already checked all my heart stuff, and everything's great. She's like, well, I'll do all of your necessary bloods just to make sure. I'm at that age where like they got to check your PSA and all that stuff. And I'm happy to report that that's perfect. Liver's perfect, everything's perfect. But she's like, there's one problem. Always a fucking problem, right? Always. She's like, your platelet count, those are the little things in the blood that help you clot your blood or help you clot wounds, is way low. All right. So what do I do about it? Have you ever had, like, it's weird. You get a little bit older and suddenly you get stuff like you don't know you have it, but they tell you have it because you don't feel anything. You don't feel any different until they tell you have it. And then psychosomatically you start feeling like a little weird and stuff. Although nothing changes, you're still doing the same exact stuff you always did. In fact, my workouts have actually gotten even better recently. So I don't know. But anyway, make a long story short, again, I got to go see a specialist for this. It could be one or two things, or probably a combination thereof. I was taking this Repatha for my plaque, for my cholesterol, rather, keep my cholesterol low. And that's an injectable thing. And I looked at a study that showed that the Repatha actually messes with your platelet count big time. So it could be that. Or it could be genetics because my father had this. He had a chronic case of it, in fact, and he kept it quiet for years and years and years and years and years. So he had to get like monthly injections. So considering that I've inherited his heart problem, even though I've never had a heart attack or anything close, and again, it's one of those diseases where you don't feel anything, it could be I inherited that problem as well. It only makes sense. And my cardiologist thinks so too. Or it could just be something that's passing by and a couple prednisone shots and I'm done. And, I'm not like getting nosebleeds or headaches or there's no other signs of anything bad. So I'm like, tend to think that that's as far as it's going to go. But in any case, it's just been a really weird week, really weird. But I guess this is what happens when, it's not the age, it's the miles, honey, right? Right. Just wanted to touch upon one thing that my agent Chip and I spoke about yesterday during the podcast. And that was like, people want to say like nobody's reading and there's no more publishing opportunities and stuff like that. That's nonsense. People are reading like more than ever because he was right. And he said like kids are reading off their phone all the time. bite-sized, serialized stories are so popular right now. Manga, um, short stories, short form novels, very popular right now. I think more people. I think Chip even pointed out more people are reading than ever because more people have the opportunity to read forever. I mean, I could extend this into like banking. People are banking on their own now as well. They're doing their own investments. The world is changing as we enter Web3 territory. And also, if you're not publishing right now, you got a problem because just because the big four now or whatever they are shrinking and falling apart, um, there is so many opportunities to be publishing out there. Either like with smaller publishers, like renegade publishers like Down and Out and whatever. Or I mean, I don't know, they don't obviously you got to make the cut, but or if that doesn't work for you, there's Substack, there's Kindle Vella, there's Wattpad. Like right there, you could just do that Vella and Wattpad and be busy as hell, right? But you can start your own publishing company. Or you can go traditional and start your own publishing company like I did. So therefore, I'm a hybrid author. But there is just no excuse for your work not to be out there earning you money. No excuse whatsoever. It's got to be good. Granted, I mean, if you're putting out shite, and people are telling you like, dude, you don't have what it takes, then you got to do something else. But if people are really enjoying your stuff and buying more and more and more of it, that's a good sign. And there's no reason you got to wait around for a gatekeeper to give you the green light. Just don't. Just go ahead and get your stuff out there. That's all I got to say on this beautiful Friday. Feels like September 1st rather than almost November 1st. All right, I'm gonna go for a walk. Then I gotta do some more stuff, and then tonight I'm gonna eat a big rare steak for the iron, some leafy greens like spinach for the iron, and I've been avoiding meats and stuff like that because I wanted to keep more of like a fish diet type thing. But it looks like I need to hone up on the iron and all that stuff. I can actually get out of most of this situation by changing up my diet for a little while. So that's what I'm going to do until I see the doctor. All right. I will talk to you guys Sunday or tomorrow if there's a Black Swan event or something like that. All right, you guys. Ciao.